Oh, it is super bright out here today. So we've been getting a lot of questions about Bobby. Where is Bobby? Have you guys found Bobby? Well, we actually lost Bobby for about 24 hours, and then we found him. And I was telling Brandy, because he disappeared literally for 24 hours. We didn't know where he's at. He didn't go back to the coop, because that's usually where he goes, especially when it gets cold. He'll get inside the coop with the chickens and with Mary. But when it's not cold outside, he'll roost wherever he can. You guys seen he was roosting in the house. I think his feelings. I think I hurt his feelings whenever I blocked him off, where he couldn't get in there. He wasn't real happy with me, so I think he was just being the stubborn teenager that he is, and he ran away from home for a day or so. And he finally came back. What's funny about it is I told Brittany, I said, "Hey, just check tonight." This was a night or two ago. I can't remember. I said, "Just check tonight. I guarantee he'll be back in the coop." Well, that was 24 hours later, so it was going on the second day. Okay, I guess that's what it was. It was going on the second day when I told her that. The first day I was like, we'll find him. We'll just have to wait and see. And then the second day I was like, hey, just tonight he'll be in there. I promise you he'll be in there. Well, she goes out and checks and comes back and goes, Bobby's in there. So that's amazing, because we got all this snow, you know. So what was funny about it is she was telling me there was footprints in the snow. Now it's ice and a little bit of snow. It's been the next day, so now the footprints are gone. But I'm going to show you guys exactly where he was at, because I followed his footprints from the coop all the way to where he was hiding out at when he was mad at me for not letting him back in our house. So let me show you guys this. Kind of take you over here. We'll see if we can pick up his trail. He's right in here somewhere, and we've got another bit of sleet over on top of the trail, so it's probably going to be almost impossible to see it. But I know pretty much where he went. It was like through these trees, looking for the prints. So I followed him all. You can see the dog prints. That's kind of where we were walking when we were tracking him. So he came all the way over here. Here they kind of are, but you can see him perfect the other day, yesterday, whenever it was. You can see the trail right here. So I followed it all the way over here, and I was like, dang, Bobby, you was really hiding out, wasn't you? Followed it through here, and I did this in the middle of the night when Brandon came in there saying that he's back in the coop, and she said there's footprints. So I followed it all the way through here. The prints came up over here. Now, I was going to show you this before when the prints were still here, but then it snowed again, or sleeted again. So the prints came all the way up to here, and then they led into right in there. So Bobby has a little roost, and I bet I could see his poop somewhere if we looked in here good enough. But he was pretty sure he was right in here somewhere roosting, because the footprint started right there. So I know his little hiding spot now. So the next time Bobby gets mad at me and throws a little fit, I'll know right where he's at. And that's a pretty good little camouflage spot. It's all the trees that we had pushed over so we could build a house over here. Eventually we'll end up burning it. If I ever get a grapple for my bobcat, may end up trying to cut as much as we can out of there just to have for wood, and then whatever's left over, like the little branches stuff, will end up just burning. But yeah, so we found Bobby, and well, let's go. Let me show you. We found him. I don't want you guys to just take my word for it. We found him. Let's walk over here. I can see him from right here. He's over there on the pig pen. That's funny. All right, come on, let's walk over here for a second. Anybody see him yet? Lily and Gracie, every day, all day. Can you guys see Bobby yet? Can't zoom in real good with this camera. See him hanging out? See if we can get closer. He might fly off on us. Get back, Lily. Lily, get back. The dogs might scare him. Bobby, everyone was worried about you. Look, he's getting ready to take off. Hey, I'm not here. Hey, I'm your friend. I'm not mad at you. But everyone was worried about you, Bob. They didn't know. None of us knew where you were at. You can't do that to us. All our friends on YouTube really care about you. He's thinking about it. Doesn't he look awesome? All right, let's stand back for a second. He's gonna take off. Hey, you know what, Bob? I'm just gonna leave you alone. You like being up there. Come on, Gabby. Come on, Grace. Let's leave Bobby alone. Can you guys tell how much bigger his tail feathers have got? They're huge now. So there you have it. Bobby has returned, and we're friends again. So I'm gonna go in the house. Let's walk over here to the house. I want to start doing a little bit of work in there while we're waiting for all this to get back to warmer weather before I can start. Hey, quit. Before I can start taping up, because I need to tape up all the windows, finish getting them all secured, and finish taping the zip board also. But I have to change the oil on the generator real quick. I'll show you a little bit of that, and then we'll go into the house and see what we can get into. Oh, so one thing when you run with generators for your electric full time, you have to maintain them. You have to keep the oil changing. That's so important. And this is my third generator to go through, and I've kept the oil up on the hours, and sometimes they still go bad. But I did take some of y'all's advice and put full synthetic in here, and I think it's actually helping. I think it's a lot better because the oil looks a lot better through the hours than it did before, and I wasn't using full synthetic. And I keep dropping it because it's cold and oily. But let me get this plug back in. You know, these aren't made, this generator isn't made to probably go full-blown 2,000 hours in 3 months like we're doing, but that's why you have a protection plan on it, because it doesn't say you can't do that. It just, I don't know. It's a Predator. But the ones when it does work, which we haven't had any issues with this one yet, but when it's running, it's awesome. It's an awesome generator. It's quiet. It provides enough power for our needs. It's the Predator Inverter 9500 if you guys didn't know, but you for sure have to keep fresh oil in there for sure, and we're using pure non-ethanol fuel in here. And when we don't run this 24/7 unless it's going to be like in the teens, single digits. Because I'm afraid if it shuts off, like if I shut it off, I won't be able to start it because it's so cold. So we have been running it for like 2 days straight, and today's the first day I've got to shut it off for a few hours. And I'm going to run it because we're going to go over there and we need some power over there. But we have power banks inside the house, and I'm going to do a video on one here in the next week or so showing the power bank that we're actually using. And I let the generator charge it throughout the day. So at night, whenever it's not really cold like it has been the last few days, I'll shut it off. So basically we're only running the generator to charge our batteries, the 2 batteries we got on the front for the lights, and then for the actual power generator, electric generator we got on the inside. It's running our computer, our Wi-Fi, our TV, charging all our stuff. So it's cutting back the fuel cost. And you guys know what's going on in the world right now. Fuel's about to get outrageously high. It's just a matter of time. And yes, we do have some solar for the well house, and we just haven't got it hooked up yet. I'm kicking myself in the butt right now for that. It will. I have some friends coming down for the Okie Homesteading Expo, Martin Johnson Off Grid Living, and a couple other channels that are off grid that have solar power. And I'm gonna see if they can't help me hook it up, and we'll kind of just go from there. That'd be a good video with them coming down. It's actually the same, pretty much the same setup that my buddy Martin and Julie have up there in northern Idaho. We went up there and visited them, came back, and I ordered the stuff. And I wish we had it hooked up, but now we're getting so close to the expo. I think I might just wait for you, Martin. Martin, if you're watching this, bring your plans, because we're gonna hook it up. So I got the oil changed on here. We're gonna start it up, and then we're going to the house. It's a solid sheet of ice right here. Gotta get the porches built. You guys can see me, get some light in here. There we go. I'm using this other camera. It's got a bigger thing on there, and the lighting's not near as good as my newer camera, but today we're gonna use it. It does a little bit better in the cold weather, but this feels awesome in here. Like it's a 25 outside, and it's probably a good 35 in here. It's a good 10-15 degrees cooler or warmer in here. That's awesome. So basically what I need to start doing today is, let me show you. So I need to come in to all these walls and put a stud on each side. You can see we left the cutout right there. So I'm gonna start doing that. Just some prep work inside here. You can see where Bobby was pooping whenever he was roosting up there. You see right up there. Not anymore, Bobby, not today. So you see I need to put him right there. And all of them probably but this one. I'll come back right now and do that. Get those done. Well, that's what I'm gonna do right now, and I need to do the blocking also, and I'm probably gonna start on this wall with the blocking, because if you guys didn't know, we were getting a masonry heater installed the week after the expo. So the company's coming down, and we'll talk more about it when they get here, and we're gonna film an install and all that. It's gonna be awesome, and I cannot wait. But it's gonna be right here, so we need to have this wall pretty much not done, but it needs to be, because the heater goes right here, and it's like gonna be like 8 foot wide, and it's gonna be really big. It's gonna go all the way up to the ceiling. It's gonna be like 8 by 10. So whatever backing we need back there, we need to get that hood set up, because once the rock starts going on there, we'll never get back there again. And we'll show you guys. We'll show you the process of that whenever the time comes. So definitely need to get the blocking done on this wall first, because we got like 3 weeks before the expo. It's coming up quick. It's awesome. I can't wait to see a lot of you guys that bought tickets or maybe didn't buy tickets yet and are just going to show up. I can't wait to see you guys, meet you guys, and hope you guys learn some stuff from the expo and have a good time. But that's one of the things I got to get done. I gotta get this wall done. So I'll be figuring out my electrical on this wall first. It's kind of going to be weird because we have to take care of this wall first, because it's all going to get installed. And you guys will see the time comes on that. It's going to be amazing. And once I get that in, if we have any more cold weather, it's going to be towards the end of March. So we have got cold weather in April and things like that, but nothing, not real bad, you might say. But we're going to be set up, and we can start burning wood in here, and we're going to get everything tightened up. Everything's going to be buttoned up, get the vents in, and here before too long, you guys are going to see us working a lot inside the house, and it's going to be a lot of progress. I cannot wait. I've been waiting for the work on the inside for a while now. You guys know that took us a while to get to where we're at. We still have to get the roof put on and all that, but it's just part of it. Getting things lined out and going from there. But anyways, let's start working on some of these walls, and then maybe we'll go ahead and block this today too. So I'll show you a little bit of that, and we'll kind of just go from there. I think I'm out of there. So I did all these other ones. I thought I was recording, but I don't think I was. So I got all of them, all of those door frames knocked out. I'm just gonna finish this one up, and then we're gonna start putting the blocks inside that wall to get that done. That's one thing about these, they take a little CO2 cartridge. And it's super easy to change out. That was empty. You could tell they're empty when they stop shooting. And then you take them out, they're real light. Should be good to go now. Okay, I'm going to pre-cut some of these, and then we'll come back. I'll show you getting all those done, and we'll have this whole side done as far as the blocking. And then when time comes, we'll be ready to do whatever else we need to do to get ready for this masonry heater. So we don't know exactly. We think we want to put some kind of like shiplap or something like that on this wall. And the cool thing about this masonry heater, it's only got to be 4 inches away from the wall. That's because it's not like a traditional wood stove where you got to be like 12 inches away. Because it radiates heat. We'll explain more when it comes, but 4 inches away from the drywall or whatever we put back there, and you're good to go. You don't have any issues with like getting too hot and burning the place down or whatnot. So that's all we got to do. But we're thinking shiplap. I would have loved to milled some of our own wood to do it, but it just didn't happen. Maybe we could do that somewhere else in the house. But since we're kind of in a since we got this scheduled to come, we at least need to get this done, so we don't have to worry about it, anymore.